Can you hit us with some wisdom to start the podcast?
When JFK was assassinated. wait, hold on.
Go on.
It was okay. So Lee Harvey Oswald was who killed JFK, right? And then John Wilkes Booth is who killed Abe Lincoln.
Right.
And Arch Friend's Duke Ferdinand was the dude that started World War I.
Yes.
Yep.
But here's the thing: John Wilkes Booth and Lee Harvey Oswald have the same amount of letters in their name. The crazy thing is, was it Lee Harvey Oswald killed JFK on the top of a department building, and then fled to a theater. John Wilkes Booth killed Abe Lincoln in a theater and fled to a department store. There's an entire book on this, and I've read almost the entire thing. It's actually crazy. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Just roll the intro.
Chat, welcome to the show.
This is episode 2 of the No Bad Movie Takes podcast.
You got it. First try.
I'm about to give y'all some bad ones.
We have a guest set for some really bad takes.
We do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not Landon. Not Landon.
It's not Landon. This is Landon. Here's his Letterboxd handle. If you want to follow him.
2 movies rated.
But they're both absolute.
And he's
bangers.
absolutely correct about both of them. You want to tell him what the 2 are?
Inception, greatest movie ever made. And I think the other one was Infinity War. I'm not really sure. I made my Letterboxd account and just made sure I rated it.
You did it last Saturday, didn't you? You did it up here.
Yep.
Yeah. Landon has been behind the scenes for our entire history of this show. And by the entire history, I mean all of the last week.
All of 1 week.
All of the last Saturday. We're here, and we're here to...
I just noticed they could do that.
I
That's
don't
kinda cool.
like that you figured that out.
Was I not supposed to?
No, it's fine. It's
Fair
fine.
enough.
Like Ken said, no bad movie takes. There are absolutely none.
Until that week.
Until
dreaded
that dreaded week where we have on the mystery guest that has that here. This is a little tease for the future episodes.
I wonder if he still thinks this is good because it's horrendous.
He recommended me War of the Worlds, and that's all I'm gonna say.
But not the not the Tom Cruise
not the early
War of the Worlds.
or the mid 2000s Tom Cruise one, the Ice Cube,
the one that shot like Earth to Echo,
the one that Amazon was like, you know what, an advertisement for us. That's what the world needs right now. Kent hit you with some wisdom at the start of the episode. I'm going to hit you with some wisdom now, and then Landon will have to hit you with some wisdom at the end of the episode.
I probably shouldn't have said mine. Mine was kind of vulgar, so I feel like I should have said the Velociraptor and T-Rex thing, but...
You can say it.
Do we need to run this all back?
The T-Rex and the Velociraptor never coexisted. Ever.
It's true.
It is true.
My bit of wisdom was, if you enjoy a movie that is conventionally bad, that I would like, that like, you know, it's a not seen as good movie by most people, enjoy it, like it. I like a lot. I legitimately, absolutely. What are you laughing about?
Just don't recommend it to other people.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing.
Enjoy the film on your own.
Keep it to yourself.
That's your film.
Well, yeah, no, but like I like a lot of movies that are typically considered very mid. Like I've given a lot of movies that most people give like 3.5 stars,
Ants.
5 stars. Ants is pretty good.
I think also too, whenever you give yourself a 5-star window, it's one of those things that somebody can enjoy a movie 2 stars more and also not be able to weight the movie correctly within their own sense of like an out of 10 scale.
My scale, I have 2 scales that I rate things by. I rate things like on the cinema scale. I have an acronym and everything, but I'm not going to get into that.
That just made me sick.
People can tune into my movie reviews if they care at all about the acronym. But basically, I have like a cinema score, and that's like, you know, Inception 10, Interstellar 10.
You gave Bodies 2 stars.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I saw that video.
It felt cringe and unfunny.
Thank you, Pete Davidson, right?
Pete Davidson, right? Exactly. They shouldn't have cast a 35-year-old man.
Did either of y'all watch King of Staten Island?
I did not.
Did not.
It was pretty good.
All
it
right.
wasn't. It was. Oh, I'm trying to think of what a good representation of that would be.
Well, while you
Probably nothing good.
while you think of that, but then I also have an enjoyment scale for things. So that's like, it can be a
Draft day.
What are you doing?
Draft day.
Draft day.
It can be a legitimately terrible, terrible movie, but I will still give it. My goodness, you are creating such loud audio spikes.
I didn't even do anything.
When you were tapping the microphone repeatedly on the sound pickup spot. But no, so like, I'm trying to think of an example of one that like isn't conventionally particularly good, but that I'm like, it's a 10
Ernest. Any of the Ernest movies.
enjoyment wise. Never seen them.
Ernest Goes to Jail.
Ernest Scared Stupid. Ernest Saves Christmas.
Never seen them.
Watch the Ernest movies.
Any of them. They're fantastic.
Welcome to the No Bad Movie Takes podcast. We already did an intro,
Yeah.
technically, but
I feel like we need a new one.
we can always record a second episode. What if we just yapped for 45 minutes now about movies in general and stuff, and then we start the Marvel episode. We like record a second episode, and it's the Marvel episode.
That's fantastic to me.
That's fantastic. Fantastic.
The first steps into being fantastic.
That's true. That's
That's why we need a fourth.
We still need wisdom from Landon too.
That's true. Well, I figured that'll entice the viewers to stay till the end.
They will stay.
They know that Landon's giving wisdom at the end, and they know he's about to drop like the most fire line maybe that's ever existed in a podcast ever, and so they know, oh, I have to stay for that.
I feel like he's just gonna say 6-7.
I promise you I won't. I will
Okay.
actually say something heartfelt.
Yeah. Have you seen any recent movies that you greatly enjoyed? They can be like theater watches. They can be
Like a
first time
Netflix
viewings.
or just
anything.
Pretty much anything.
Even if it's a show.
I've not really been on a recent movie kick. I'm trying to don't get a lot of free time, so I fill it a lot with just kind of hanging out with people and
Valid.
playing the game. Love the game. Recently, what I've watched. I mean, I rewatched a bunch of shows that I've liked.
Rewatches count too. You can say this.
I've rewatched the Sherlock show. I've rewatched, once again, Age of Ultron. It's changed my perspective on the movie
It's so good.
vastly. The more I rewatch it, the better the movie is.
Well, that was.
He knows ball.
Well, yeah, that's what we were just talking about.
I mean, going through it. I guess my more recent theatrical experience would have been Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't been to a movie in a while.
How'd you feel about Fantastic Four?
I feel like we should wait for the Marvel episode to get into some of this.
I agree. No, I'm kidding.
I know, but I mean, it's good to ask just now. The experience.
Yeah.
Tell me about the experience.
Yeah,
Don't tell me how you
yeah.
feel about the movie.
Yeah.
The movie first watch was enjoyable. Like it's one of those that, like you feel good leaving the theater because you've seen so much bad in the last 4 years.
Yeah, it's good to have something other than She-Hulk.
Amen.
But you rewatch it again, it's one of those. It's like it was good,
But it's better
It
the
was
first
shallow.
time. Yeah.
I agree.
There's not much to it. But
I
there's
agree.
a lot to
But
it at the same time.
in like retrospect, a lot of people that criticize it, and you watch a lot of breakdowns on the film, it's like a lot of people are critiquing that it was shallow, and it was exactly what it needed to be to set up the continual plot line.
Oh, it set up the entirety of Doomsday for me.
It did also.
Well, not really all of it, but I mean, it introduced you.
It introduced some things, some concepts.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of how Galactus was ripped kind of quickly.
Yeah.
Those are always one of the real like stomach, not turners, but one of those that just kind of leaves you empty when you're leaving. It's like that's one of the big bads. And
Yeah. And
they're
they kind of
nullified.
sort of just handled him immediately, kind of without
there was
much
no
struggle at all. I will say, I liked Ralph Ineson as Galactus. They didn't give him a ton to work with, but like
it was good, and it wasn't deep, and you didn't need that character arc for somebody of that caliber that you've been introduced to over years.
Exactly.
I mean, Lego Marvel superheroes.
Oh, that's ball.
Lego Marvel Superheroes, greatest game of 2015.
Lego Marvel Superheroes. You
What
know
else
them
came
from
out
the
in
previous two, or at least the idea of Galactus from the other Fantastic Four films. He's also one of those that if you genuinely just search up Marvel on Google and look up bad guys, Galactus
He's
pops
one
up.
of, like, I would argue, the 3 to 5 most recognizable villains. Yeah.
Yeah, and so you didn't need the depth
Exactly.
in the character.
Exactly. Yeah. Because your average general moviegoer wouldn't necessarily care about the backstory, but also your comic nerd is also going to, like, you know, be like, oh, already know the details.
Yeah.
Because they've read comics, read things.
And somebody that big, it's like
Who reads? No, I'm just kidding.
you don't need a character arc for somebody that's just that overwhelmingly large compared to the rest of the
Yeah.
characters.
How did you feel about? Okay, so there's always the comparison between the cast and crew from the original Fantastic Four, the God forbid, the Miles Teller
That
Fantastic
one.
Four. I mean,
It's not. Okay. I haven't seen it in a hot minute, but I specifically remember seeing it and being like, that was fine. That
It was
wasn't
okay.
quite as bad. It was a little overhated to me.
but
But
out
I
of
also
all
haven't seen
those-
it in the last 5 years. So.
I want to hop on the overrated thing because I do agree, because I feel like a lot of Marvel people and movie critics, they're like, okay, the Fantastic Four, they are the face of Marvel. You have Reed Richards, you have they're the family of Marvel. They're the people that are supposed to be the most relatable. And so whenever you go out there and you have a mediocre film or slightly below average, it's like, okay, now it's terrible because this was supposed to be the most relatable. You had the open door to get people in, and then it was just not that good, and people hate it more because it's supposed to be more relatable.
we don't always need a reboot. That's the moral that people need to learn.
You don't always, but it's
Think
also
so.
one of those things that, like, it's easy when it's the Fantastic Four for Marvel.
My favorite thing about the entire thing, though, is the evolution of the thing. I think the 2025 thing looks the best. That's just an opinion, though, because it looks comic accurate while keeping the live action emphasis
Yeah.
to the character. And then there's, I think out of everybody, if you were to make the Fantastic Four out of everybody that you've had, a majority of them would be from the original, except for maybe the Thing. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's that
Never
movie.
seen the original.
Huh?
Never seen the original.
Not even the
Nope.
Silver Surfer.
Nope. Nope. I've seen Fan Four Stick and First Steps. That's it.
You're
The original was not bad.
It was
I-
not
That
bad.
was one of my first superhero movies in
We talked
Lifetime.
about that last week. I talked about Jessica Alba,
Mhm.
and I really like her as Invisible Woman.
I am very much name blanking right now, but I did like Vanessa Kirby,
Oh,
Sue Storm.
Yep.
I liked that.
That was a good.
I did not mind the Pedro Pascal. All they needed to do was give him a mustache and not make him absurdly weak.
He did do very, very little.
More recent watches. The Sherlock show's good too. It's a good show to rewatch.
It is, if you've not seen it,
He's talking to me.
I can very much recommend it.
That's
just
the
in-
Benedict
in
Cumberbatch
general.
one.
It's very, very depth. You can almost hop in at any point until towards the end, just for a general show. Show times or episode times are about an hour 20, but you can hop in for at least the first 45 before it corresponds to the previous episodes. So you can just kind of get in, get a sense of a case, how things work. It's very nice.
Nice.
trying
I'll
to
add it to the
think.
watch list.
Iron Lung comes out remotely soon. Are
At
you
the
aware of
time
Iron
of
Lung?
at the time of this going out, Iron Lung will be coming out in like 4 days.
Yeah. Are you aware of Iron Lung?
No.
Oh,
Do you know Markiplier, don't you? You have to.
No Markiplier.
Okay. Yes, there's a game called Iron Lung, and Mark has been working on this for years.
since 2022.
Isn't the entirety of the movie filled in like a mech submarine almost.
Oh yeah, it's built on an ACMA rig.
It's ridiculous.
So this is gonna be like the Minecraft movie.
No, this is
No,
gonna
I'm
be
kidding.
so
I'm gonna-
much better. Hey, but don't sleep on the Minecraft
I'll
movie.
kill you.
Don't sleep on Jack Black.
Don't sleep on
'Cause he might
sleep
wake
on
up-
sleep on Jason Momoa. Actually, no. When Supergirl comes out, Lobo, that'll be good. That'll be good.
Oh wait, is Jason Momoa in
Lobo.
Supergirl? Oh,
I have
I didn't know that.
minimal anticipation for Supergirl.
I want to see it just to see the portrayal of Lobo.
I'm going to see it.
Probably.
I have no anticipation for it. I mean, honestly, Fantastic Four was not my more recent theatrical experience. It was Superman, and I did not very much enjoy the film.
That's gonna make.
Didn't think it was bad.
I remember texting you and you kind of surprising me because I was like, "Hey, did you like it?" And you were like,
"Yes, I am." That song's good though. Punk Rocker as an exit song
Yeah.
for that movie it's great.
I very much did like the Zack Snyder Superman.
You like the Henry Cavill one, don't you?
I did. I think it added a lot of depth to a character that, I mean, he's Superman.
But he's human too.
Exactly. And that's why I very much liked the Zack Snyder one, because you saw the growing up throughout it.
I do have a quick question because I'm sure you probably know this. I am not the biggest fan of Man of Steel. I believe
You're
I've-
not a fan of the Snyderverse at all, are you?
correct. I don't
Oh,
really care.
brother.
I don't really care for it.
is dark.
It is darker,
Yeah.
yes. I am curious. Do you think that Superman, spoiler alert, by the way, for Man of Steel, do you think that Superman's dad definitely could have done something other than just standing there and aura forming and being like,
Absolutely. It's
Okay.
one of those things, though, that, like, I think
if he wasn't so useless?
there is so much of saving people that whenever you get those moments where it's like, no, because he's still at this point concealing his identity, and
Right.
you're basically telling him no. It's like, that's one of those things that there's like a better understanding to me and adding of depth to a character that's so powerful. It's like he could have, but he didn't, simply because he succumbed to like his father's wish
Yeah.
in a sense. And it's like, that to me was one of the better parts from that movie.
Oh,
For
okay.
Man of Steel?
I
And
apologize for making
it's
fun
like,
of it.
No,
The score was really good
It's
too.
like you go through it and it's like he could have absolutely did something, and now it just looks bad. And the portrayal to me
Yeah.
was itself like very corny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no cow.
I will say though,
They're not ready.
I really did love Man of Steel. Personally, I think that is one of the better portrayals of Superman. But Crypto was good. I did like Crypto. I love Lex.
It very much made me mad that Crypto was a focal and pivotal key in the final battle in the new Superman
It's
movie.
kind of tough though. I mean, I guess it wasn't all that pivotal, but it definitely was. If it wasn't,
You didn't see that.
But-
I pulled up my Man of Steel ranking.
I will
'cause
say
I
this
forgot
though
what I gave it.
about Man of Steel
I think mine was
specifically.
4.5.
Man of Steel specifically gets better on rewatches. It was
That's
very
valid.
bland as a kid.
That's valid.
And you're sitting there, you're watching, you're like, this is a Superman movie. He's doing nothing. You're going through, like, why does it have to be this emotional? And then you continue, like, you rewatch it when you're older, and it's like, okay, this dude is a basically all powerful being who is submitting himself to humanity. And then you get the scene with Lois Lane and the military looking through the
Amy Adams.
Amy Adams.
That's
they're-
very good.
When they're looking through the glass and this whole interrogation's going on, and he's handcuffed, and he walks up to it. And
That part is so funny to me.
He breaks the handcuffs, and he's like, General, like, I see you. Like, I'm doing all of this to show you that I am no threat.
Who
He's like,
plays
if I
Zod
wanted
in
to
that
be a
movie?
threat, you would not. Oh,
I
That guy.
always thought it was Dwight Schrute from The Office. They look exactly alike.
promise you, it is not.
I was fixing to say, I was like, I know
But I
it's
will,
not, but
I'm gonna say this now.
Michael Shannon.
Okay. Yeah, I can agree about the emotional maturity aspect of having to watch Man of Steel over and over again. The only thing that I liked more about that in Superman, David Cornsweet's Clark Kent is better.
Clark Kent is absolutely better. I will not argue that.
Valid.
Honestly, I did not like the vibrance in the film itself. Like, it was very bright.
I feel like it should have been more
extravagant,
not dark, but definitely more gray and kind of laid into it, like firm, not dark at all.
And I've never really been able to get into movies that are you're jumping into a universe and it's like a figure it out moment.
Yeah.
I know the backstory. Okay, like I feel like we all know this enough that we can go into this and jump in. But there's a level of knowing the backstory, and then you're jumping in. You've got a Green Lantern.
No, you've got the story immediately. It's not anything.
The eye outside of the middle of Metropolis, and everybody's just fighting in the middle of
that infuriated me.
That
made me really, really mad because it was like, why do you have to undercut this? Because like it's a legitimately very good scene. We are talking about the same thing, right? Where Superman and Lois are talking, and it's Lois is like, "Are you gonna help?" And he's like, "They've got that," and then the studio audience laughs behind.
Bradley Cooper is in this movie.
Supergirl?
No, Superman. I'm looking at the cast list right now. Yeah, I don't know who he plays, but
probably the CGI baby.
Oh wait, Bradley Cooper plays one of the robots. Yeah. Wait. Hold on. I think I'm right. I'm pretty sure he plays.
Alan Tudyk does the robot. Like, he does the part where he's like,
I think it's Superman's
I think I should have a name. He's like,
yes,
Four is a name.
Gary.
Or Gary.
He plays Superman's dad in the recording, the message. Bradley
really?
Cooper does. Yep.
The
hologram message?
Yes, he does. The awkwardness in Superman going to his parents.
The parents too. The parents look good too for Smallville. Yeah.
Just to me, the awkwardness was like,
it's like he didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
There was one of those things. It was like you go through a great emotional moment, and then you have them just like grab his shoulder and his knee. It's like, this is.
It ain't a deep cut.
Like, it was.
I mean, yeah.
And then you just you made it almost unnecessarily corny. And
yeah.
I love James Gunn. He has sometimes done that in movies.
Yeah, he's sometimes done.
Is Guardians 2 a good example?
Oh, brother.
Guardians 2 is not good. It's not.
Kurt Russell did good, though.
I agree.
I did not mind Ego. I didn't mind the idea of the plot
Ego's
line.
Also a big bad. If you look into the comics, he's he's
a planet.
Big bad.
He's a movable planet.
Mm-hmm.
He's the aspect of
like the moon
creation. He's technically God. Aside of,
I'm
not going to get into comics because that's where I reside. That's the one above all. That's everybody, but that's a completely different story for another time.
Yeah.
Comic adaptations.
Man, there was something when you were talking about Superman that I was gonna. Oh yeah, Man of Steel. Man of Steel. So to circle back on that, I think it just clicked to me why I think I don't love Man of Steel. Shut up, cellular device. Why I don't love Man of Steel and why particularly you do very much enjoy Man of Steel. Because correct me if I'm wrong, was Man of Steel not written by Christopher Nolan? Or co-written by Christopher Nolan?
The vast majority of Man of Steel was written by Christopher Nolan.
Mm-hmm.
Recent rewatches. I'm very bad of a memory person, but you said clankers is like a trigger word.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Interesting.
Rewatch The Maze Runner.
Okay.
All of them.
Okay, this is going to be an interesting conversation.
This is something that, like...
It's been so long. It's been so long.
Honestly, to begin with, in the first place, I'd only ever seen most of the first one. Yep. Because we watched it at... Somehow we signed off to watch it at school. Middle school.
Fascinating.
I had to watch it in Miss Barker's class.
Watch it in middle school. It was like one of those grade level reads the book.
Yeah.
But
the books are good.
I did not love it. I love dystopian movies.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a fan of the Hunger Games?
Absolutely.
Who's your favorite character? Is it Finnick?
In the Hunger Games?
Finnick.
In the movies?
It's PETA. Nope.
It's Finnick.
Yes! Oh my God, he's so tough. I'm sorry.
Anybody that uses a trident, apart from Jason Momoa, I love.
Okay, let me tell you the lore
Bam,
behind
right hook.
behind Finnick for me. I watched Catching Fire for the first time with Gracie, like I don't know how long ago it was, but then we watched Mockingjay Part 2. I've
Did
never
you
been
skip
so upset.
Mockingjay Part 1?
No, I watched them all by myself.
Okay.
I've never been so
he's
upset with a
talking
character's
about
death.
the specific Finnick character development.
I've
yep.
never been so upset with a character's death ever.
Okay, I'm gonna mildly disagree on the character's death.
I
there.
love
Hurt.
Finnick.
Newt hurt.
Oh,
yeah,
from
Newt was
yes.
bad.
Newt hurt.
You want to know what
Did you see
made
the purple rain edit of that? It's terrible.
You
It
wanna
is
know
so sad.
What ticks me off about Newt's death is that when Thomas is so you've seen all three of the Maze Runner
Yes.
movies, right? Okay.
Score
have you, have you
Strauss.
have you seen all three of the Maze Runner movies?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a
the death-
greenie.
in the death gear, when Newt is basically pouring out his heart to Thomas, the fact that Thomas reads that incredibly heartfelt, loving letter and then carves Teresa's name in the freaking rock over top of Newt's name is like is absolutely crazy. And the also the crazy thing is she could have made that jump if she wasn't so useless.
Oh, absolutely.
That was not a hard jump at all.
Her
She
dying did not hurt me emotionally. It was like just unnecessary.
I laughed.
It's like they forced an emotional moment that no one cared for.
I laughed.
I saw this thing the other day. I see a lot of 3v3 stuff on TikTok and whatnot. But this time it was weird. It was all of the districts against every single greenie from the Maze Runner.
The
like
districts
everybody from Maze Runner. So that's
The districts
Thomas, Newt, Chuck.
All I know is when
The districts win.
Yeah, it's not close. Finnick solos all of them.
when Sunrise on the Reaping shows.
Did you watch Ballad?
I've watched all of them, but when Sunrise on the Reaping shows, Haymitch would nearly solo all of them.
Do you remember them talking about him in season 1? It's not close. He was better than Finnick. It's ridiculous. I think Ballad was really good because
I was not a big fan of Ballad.
I liked a lot of the characters in it.
I liked.
I hate Snow's character. Oh my god, it was so bad.
Lucy Gray.
Rachel Ziegler is so good.
I thought the portrayal of
love
Lucy
her.
Gray was good. I thought that the portrayal of Snow was good. I thought it showed the character arc of why he went from what he was to what he is now. And then, like, oh my gosh.
We're sorry about Snow
Name
White, by the
blanking.
way.
Who made the graves from the banner in the games?
What do you mean? Like,
It wasn't Thresh. Thresh was first movie.
oh my god, I'm blanking.
Stacked the bodies of the victims in Songbirds and Snakes. There was so much humanity to Songbirds or to Ballad of
It
Songbirds.
wasn't really dystopian yet.
I
It
do
was.
agree.
It was very.
It was more of a game. No,
It was one of those that's like you're getting into this very disturbing thing, and like we've seen to the point where it's like, oh, now it's this game, it's celebrated, but you're getting into the beginning points. It's like people are still like, oh, these are humans. You watch the first movies chronologically, and it's like, okay, like
watch it before.
we're watching the Hunger Games, and then you watch Battle of Songbirds and Snakes, and it's like now you're seeing the prequel, and you're realizing that like the humanity was still valued at this point.
I feel like watching that and then seeing Rue's death, like right after Ballad, is more gut wrenching.
Oh yeah.
That's why I'm very ready to see Sunrise on the Reaping, because I want to see the portrayal of humanity in that one, because I feel like by this point, timeline-wise,
It's right on the verge.
you're hitting the point where it's like now people are like, oh, these are just games, they just happen.
Yeah. People are gonna die.
Yeah.
Oh well, you know.
Oh well, more money for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the odd thing about dystopian movies is that it's so believable. It's easier to catch emotions.
The Giver.
Never seen it. Read it a lot.
Have you ever read The Sun or
I've read the whole quartet.
The Silver Book?
My favorite.
I have that.
I have the
propping
Silver
up a
Book as
lamp
well.
right now.
My favorite one from the quartet was Gathering Blue, book-wise.
W pick.
But the Giver movie, like you see how they could almost be real.
I don't think I've seen the movie.
The movie itself, not that great.
That's like
I was fixing
watching
to say, that's
A Wrinkle
one-
in Time.
That's one.
Taylor
That,
Swift's in the movie.
That's why I didn't watch it then. I knew something deep inside told me not to.
Okay, cut me drinking my water.
okay.
I'm trying to think of other recent watches.
Dystopia movies are good. Let me see if I got any recent watches while we continue talking.
Iron Claw. I just rewatched Iron Claw, and it was fantastic.
It is a great.
Every single time, it's just
Have
perfect.
have you ever seen it?
No.
Oh my
Very,
God,
very good.
you're missing
Very,
out.
very, very much a downer. Until, I'm sorry. Go on.
No, you're all right. Continue.
Iron Claw, very good. Highly recommend. If you have
Zac
HBO
Efron's in
Max,
it, and so is
Jeremy Allen White.
yes.
Recently rewatched Rio, by the way.
Oh God. Oh God.
Great movie.
Is that the best Blue Sky movie?
Better be careful. We'll get demonetized.
No, we won't.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
There's a lot of songs.
It's a great song.
There's a lot of songs from that movie that would make my top 10 animated songs list.
What do you-
I wanna
Banger of a
party.
show.
I
Absolute
wanna
great
smoke.
movie. Night at the Museum. Cars 2. Tron Legacy. Horrible movie.
Great score. Don't talk about End of Line. Don't talk about End of Line like that.
The score,
Daft Punk?
I could listen to the score walking through Walmart.
End of Line is so good. I told
You
Timothy I
will
was
not
listening to it
catch
the
me
other day.
rewatching that movie for another 15 years.
I did not go see the new Tron movie. What's that?
I didn't either.
Aries.
Tron Aries.
Aries. Okay.
It was bad.
Went to Disney, rode the Tron ride. I was
Did you
like,
like
you
it?
know what? I'm going to rewatch Tron. It couldn't have been that bad.
The original Tron's really good.
I was 12 when I watched it. Put in mind the idea that we are in a cyber world with glow-in-the-dark motorcycles and disc frisbees that kill people.
That'd be so cool.
That
to
is
have.
the most awesome idea ever. At 12, I did not like the movie. Rewatched it at 21. It's
Still
worse.
don't like them.
Yeah.
The idea is so there. The movie is horrible.
I feel like a reboot is desired. I don't, not now, but like in the next 5 years, because then it's easier to
No.
collect too.
Tron Ares.
I think it could.
Unless I'm incorrect, Tron Ares didn't make enough money where Disney's going to make another one. That's probably the end of the franchise. Because the thing is,
Jared Leto was in it, wasn't
It was.
Oh,
he? That's 90% of the reason why movies fell so bad is because of Jared Leto.
legitimately. Well, and also
Unless he's got a minuscule role, which is why American Psycho did so good.
the movie. Well, see, that was like even before
Hey,
he was
Paul!
hated and stuff.
Are we going to get into the slightly Marvel, but not within the timeline on the
Go
Marvel
ahead.
episode?
We can
Go
do
ahead,
that
go
next.
ahead.
Because if not, we should have the Spider-Man debate.
You're not ready for my Spider-Man debate. I'm so serious.
Could we
You're
do-
not
Could
ready.
we do that during the Marvel episode?
Absolutely.
I feel like we're.
Absolutely.
If you
I feel like
if
that's
you're
an
going to tune
excellent
into the next
segment.
episode,
That's why I perched up.
Yeah.
nobody's
Recent
safe from my
rewatches.
debate. I'm sorry. We're gonna argue.
No, I have a single pick.
Oh, for a movie, in
But we're
general?
going to wait.
We're gonna talk about
Tune
the.
in next week for the Spider-Man debate.
Okay,
we
also,
are
recent rewatches, now that I'm looking on all the apps that I have, the Narnia movies, very easy to just pick up and rewatch.
I'm pretty sure I watched the first Narnia movie when I was spending the night at your house that one day.
Oh, absolutely.
I remember because we played
If
Minecraft.
anybody has ever stayed at my house, we've watched Narnia movies. Not even the sense that they are biblically related movies.
C.S. Lewis did great, by the way. That's not anything.
Not even the sense that they are biblically related movies are the reasons we watch it whenever people are over at my house.
They're just W stories.
They're very simple. The CGI for these movies is so much better than half the stuff we see now.
You are absolutely right.
And
I specifically remember putting Voyage of the Dawn Treader on repeat. I
Our
loved
homeboy
that
plays Mr.
episode.
Tumnus, doesn't he?
Okay. The trilogy is good. In a ranking, Voyage of the Dawn Treader is last.
Valid.
But the Voyage of the Dawn Treader score would be second.
What's Caspian rank for you?
The movie or the score?
Movie.
One.
I knew it. Caspian
for the score, it's probably 3 for you. Isn't
Yes.
it? I knew it. The original.
The title screen, whenever he's fleeing the castle, that specific song from the score, banger. Rest of it, you don't even hear it in the movie.
Because it's not really a score.
And then you get the song at the end.
it's just a reduff of the first one.
What is the song at the end? When they're going back through the tree. I could sing the song. It would not be serenading to you, so I will not. I will spare the camera.
That's a Patreon leak right
That's,
there.
yeah. We don't have a Patreon.
Not
That's
yet.
that's the joke.
We've had an ongoing discussion.
Now I gotta look this. Oh, it's called The Call. Great song. You hear 2 songs in that entire movie. One's the opening title score, and the last one is The Call at the end of the movie.
What?
That's about it.
I just twisted it. I promise it's not. I didn't
No,
twist it.
it's fine. It's fine. I heard it a lot, and I was like, what is that?
I've heard a lot of people say they would rather watch Narnia over again than Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
But
Depends on the
that's easily debatable
Depends
because
on the
you
mood.
could go both ways.
I'll absolutely hear the debate. I feel like there's a little bit of indifference to the Narnia movies.
Yep.
That I have, at least, because reading the books growing up also.
Exactly.
But to me, you can jump into them easier.
Yep.
Whichever of the 3 you choose.
Because they're not really following "quote unquote" the same story, but
Like,
they are at the same time.
It is a timeline-based trilogy.
Yep.
Based on books, but you don't have to know them for the movies, and that's something that I respect a lot. Like, you could go and watch Voyage of the Dawn Treader, not know the story of the Pevensey siblings, and be like, okay, I don't even need that for this movie, even though they're the main players in the Narnia books.
They're what you think of. There was the theory that they're the
They're the houses of Harry Potter.
That's kind of ridiculous, but then again, it is pretty.
Slytherin, Edward.
I love absurd, like kind of far out movie texts that
Edward,
just
Edmund.
that just
I'm
Edmund,
sorry.
yeah.
I had to
just
think
I look like
make enough
Edmund when I was about
sense.
7 years old.
That I got that wrong.
I'm so serious.
Slytherin, Edmund, and then
Lucy is Ravenclaw. No, Lucy is Hufflepuff, and then
Lucy's Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw is Susan,
Susan.
and Gryffindor is Peter.
yep, which is actually very, very believable because that is the emphasis of magic. One of my favorite actors is also in Narnia,
Will Poulter.
and
Bald chick from Doctor Strange is in Narnia.
yeah, she's the
Yeah.
Ice Queen.
Yep.
What's her
Mr.
name?
Tumnus.
What's her name?
Mr. Tumnus.
What's her name? Tilda Swinton. Never mind.
Yes.
I got it.
Do
We love her.
Bald chick from Doctor Strange.
you remember
I
who
am a
plays
hack.
Mr. Tumnus from Narnia?
Oh, shoot. What?
Do you remember who plays Mr. Tumnus from Narnia?
I don't have a clue, Kent.
I'm trying to remember the name correctly.
Tumnus.
Mr. Tumnus.
I will say, the plot line for the
James
first movies.
McAvoy.
Plot line for the first movie is don't read into it too much.
But it's a good movie to watch.
It's a
for
great
sure.
movie. Just don't think about it very in detailed.
That face that I made at you earlier, Kent, was because I didn't remember to lock my car. But then I remembered my car auto locks after 5 minutes.
We're also
Yeah,
yeah,
you're right.
We're safe.
I left my wallet in the car, though.
I leave my wallet in my car every day.
Okay.
Then my wallet's in my pocket.
And my keys.
So,
Anyways.
okay.
Cut that. Any other outlandish movie takes?
Yeah. I mean, there are no bad movie takes after all.
Okay, no, you said something earlier that I need to know now before we go any further, because there's a chance you might not be in the Marvel episode if it goes this way. What is your opinion on Cars 2?
He's right.
No. Is it?
I need people to hear me out on
Because I
this.
need to tell you
Can't
something
shush.
afterwards.
I need people to hear me out on this. I love racing.
Oh, we know.
I grew up loving racing. NASCAR. Recently, I've got into F1. F1 movie, great by the way.
Thank you, Brad Pitt.
Love racing.
Not worth Best Picture, but go on.
Cars 2.
But thank you, Brad Pitt.
I very much disliked for a long time because of my love for racing and the fact that when you start the movie, the racing sequences, amazing. The visuals for the racing, amazing. The idea of the racing with all these different style vehicles, all these different style drivers that are being voiced by real drivers of real different types of racing institutions being in the movie, and the movie not being about racing very much angers me.
Yep.
Still?
Even still now.
There you go.
The movie itself, dope.
It's a fun movie.
But please, you don't even have to keep it about the racing. If you want the Cars 2 idea, do it. Do the spy idea with Mater. Do not overrun the greatest racing idea for a movie that racing movies have ever had over a spy movie about a tow truck.
Did you like Ford versus Ferrari? Just asking that. I don't.
No.
Okay.
To circle back. Oh, I'm
No,
sorry.
no. That's all I wanted to know. Yes or no? That's
I
fine.
want to pick up a little bit on that because it's not going to take
Yep.
me just a second.
Yep.
Okay.
Remind me to go back to Chris.
Christian Bale did
If
good.
I very much enjoy the sport or the idea of the sport, basketball, football, racing, stuff like that, I want the sport to be the
focus.
prominence
Valid.
Focus,
and,
yeah.
and correctly acted out.
Yeah.
He wanted to pick up on Cars too. I interrupted him.
No,
I'd like to
no,
go
no.
back to
You're,
him.
you're
I wanted
good.
to tell you what I was going to tell you about Cars 2. There's the Escape Pod, and they had a guy on there the
We're
other
loosely
day.
based on them. No. We took inspiration.
He loves Cars 2. He thinks it's the best Pixar movie, even over Up.
I don't think he thinks it's the best Pixar movie. I
No,
think
he's
he
said
rates
it pretty
very
clear.
highly. He rates it very, very highly among Pixar movies. You know, Pixar,
Yeah.
the studio that made the Toy Story movies and either of the other Cars movies.
He said Up wasn't as good.
Yeah. Can we Cars 2 real quick?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
then we'll discuss what you had to say.
Yeah.
So Cars 2 is an example that it's actually a perfect example of movie that I greatly enjoy because it is a lot of fun.
Cars
but
2?
Cars 2.
Okay, just making
Movie
sure.
that I greatly enjoy, but the cinema scale gets it knocked way down because it's like, whoa, what are we doing?
Plot lines
here.
are all out of way.
All over the place. It's
I
like
love
This is a
Picnic
movie that
Missile.
this is a podcast that we are talking about movies. It smells like popcorn.
My bad.
am I having a stroke? What?
I'm kidding 100%.
No, but like
Am I the
legit.
only one smelling that?
You are not the only one smelling that. You called my attention to. Is something
It's
burning?
sulfuric acid.
No, legitimately, is something.
sulfur.
Legitimately, is
acid.
something burning?
Nah, that's probably Joey downstairs.
Yeah. So Cars 2, like, and this is why I really like that I have an entertainment scale because as a kid, I would tell you that it was my favorite Cars movie. Now, obviously, what the heck? Oh my gosh, my microphone just cut out. That was weird. As a kid. Okay, we're fine.
Oh my God, that's why it's so good. Michael
Because
Caine
it's Michael
voices Finn
Caine
McMissile.
voicing Finn McMissile. You didn't know that?
I just remembered. That's why I was.
Oh, okay,
That's why I was
okay.
saying 1 second.
Yeah,
Keep going.
yeah. Cars 2, yeah, no, amazing job. We love Michael.
Great
Caine.
in the Batman trilogy, by the way.
Yeah, and the
Dark Knight trilogy.
Yep.
My bad. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Cars 2, legitimately would probably give it like a 9 or a 10 on the enjoyment scale. But
Cars
then
2?
Yeah,
Enjoyment.
very,
Yeah.
very, very good. But
As a
then,
movie itself?
but then on my cinema scale, I'd probably give it a 4 or 5. And that's the thing is, I would then, because I would argue that movie is to be enjoyed more than to be cinematically analyzed. I would lean for my overall, because I also make an overall rating. I would lean towards the
A
enjoyment
higher rating.
more.
Yeah.
So I would probably with that movie lean 7. Even though numerically it makes more sense to go 6,
Like
I
ultimate-
would.
yeah,
I
like-
was not trying to do a joke of the two numbers.
Oh, no.
Like ultimately in the end, it is a kid's movie.
Exactly.
But growing up as a kid, I loved racing so much that
Yep.
when you put the idea that you are having this
When you do that
style-
cool of a racing idea, and then you kind of are like,
And
all
you
right, so
nullify.
anyways, let's table that for 45 minutes
There-
and let's
like-
do this instead.
it very frustrating.
Let's do the super spy thing instead, and basically completely and totally overshadow
You
the
could
racing.
keep the whole movie. End the movie with the entirety of the race at Radiator Springs.
Yep.
And the race in Venice, where McQueen
Monaco?
is just. Huh? Yeah. I'm
Essentially
so-
Monaco.
It's crazy.
Because
Because
I don't know,
it's
it's
the
been a hot
same, it's the
minute.
same
race is
setting as
essentially Monaco.
it's the same exact race setting as the race in Iron Man 2, which
No,
is
it's-
ridiculous.
It's essentially Monaco.
Yes.
Which is one of the most prominent races in the world. Like that
Yeah.
is F1's like
Staple.
they're like grand jewel. Like the racing itself, there specifically at the track, not great, but it's like the idea of it. I could get into a lot.
I saw a video of a guy reciting every single Piston Cup winner, and like 90% of it is.
That is
Oh,
the dude that
dude.
got famous for reciting
Dude.
all the NBA champions of the last like 30 years and got 100 on his final for that.
Dude.
He just did the same thing for Piston Cups.
Yeah.
There's the kid that knows like every single
Like
finals of
Jackson
the
Storm, Jackson Storm, Cruz Ramirez, Jackson Storm, Cruz Ramirez, Lightning McQueen, Lightning McQueen, Lightning McQueen, Lightning McQueen.
Strip Weathers, and then
Yeah.
it's
You don't have to
Daryl
go.
Cartrip. If you
don't
don't
have to-
know
you
about
don't
Daryl
have-
Cartrip, go look him up. That is a goat. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing. That joint is so tough, man. Did you like Cars 3? I'm sorry, but that is one of the greatest cinematic movie posters ever. Ever.
Cars
And it's-
3?
Yeah.
Yes. The movie itself, I did like the movie.
Sterling, the guy that's trying to fund McQueen, is Nathan Fillion too.
That's one of those two that like I don't mind a passing the torch movie at all.
The Cars franchise is so fascinating. to me.
Cars 3 angered me a lot because we did not get the racing
Yeah.
to pass the torch in the first place.
Yep.
He was a rookie, spy movie, passing the torch.
Yeah.
Nothing in between.
And not
Nothing in
only
between.
like the rookie, but like even in the first movie, the amount of racing, minimal. Yeah. And when you get to the end, it's 3 cars on a track.
Yep.
But it's
You start the movie, it's so heat.
Yep.
that's one of the greatest soundtracks ever too, in my opinion.
I am very, very fascinated.
I love the Rascal Flats.
No, real gone.
I saw I was talking to Timothy about this a couple of days ago about movies that have songs in them that aren't originally in them. Oh my god.
yeah.
I was thinking about this. I saw one the other day. It was supposed to be where Real Gone was, but it was a song. I'm trying to think of the song.
Whatever song it was, it would never have made the impact on my life that Real Gone did.
No, as a 5-year-old? Heck no. Never.
I thought that was when Real Gone played and I was a kid and I was like rewatching the movie. Because first off, that was the first movie I've ever seen in my
Lightning's
life. I don't even remember it. I was at the theater, I was like 2. Apparently I slept through it. I was 2. But Real Gone, rewatching it when you're like
I wish
5.
I remembered when I was 2.
When you're like, yeah, I don't. That's the thing.
That entire sequence of the first 20 minutes of Cars is the greatest piece of cinema that Disney has produced.
Oh yeah.
Not the greatest, but it's
Don't read into Cars.
one of the best.
Don't read into Cars too much as well either. You said a trigger word for me earlier that is a very hot take
Guy?
for me. No.
Oh.
I growing up
Ooh, I just got the chills.
Never
what's
liked-
going to happen.
any of the Toy Story movies when I was younger.
Really? Really?
Okay.
When Toy Story 2 I did not like. Toy Story 3.
Can you tell me why?
Didn't
You didn't like Toy Story 3?
No.
Oh, wow. Growing up?
I liked Toy Story 3 until like it got to the point that you have a pink bear like very much interrogating people. Now I'm sitting there, I'm like, this is out of my league.
It's almost like a affiliation thing. It's really good to me, though.
And then
It's
the,
a very
like the
aspectual
incinerator, it was like, can we
That's
tone
neat.
this down for a toy movie, please?
I feel like that's kind of grabbing the concept. There's not a lot of Disney movies that don't have a dark aspiration like
And
that.
I do not disagree. I am okay with a dark aspiration. I just for whatever reason didn't. The first one was really fun,
The first
but
one didn't really have anything
it's not something that I would even now like. I go back and rewatch some kids movies now.
If you're watching
just for
it
like
with
an
your brother,
enjoyment
I mean,
movie.
that's kind of that's different. That's
Yeah,
completely
but
different.
even then, just for like okay, like I'm busy doing this, I'm just gonna turn something on for a little bit of enjoyment. I can tune out 90% of the movie. I just have something playing, background noise at a point. I'll go back and watch stuff. It will never be one of the Toy Stories.
I'm that way about Ratatouille. No, not liking it. I'm saying that's a really good
like a
background
zone,
movie.
yeah, like a zone
Yeah.
movie.
If I have that
We
movie
were
playing,
fixing a fist fight, right?
like-
here on
no,
the
you know
podcast.
how I feel about Ratatouille.
Like
Yeah.
the Toy Story movies, I never gravitated to. The first one was fun,
Interesting.
great, and then the second one I didn't like because I feel like you spend so much time away from the aspect of like being a toy.
Yep.
Because
No,
you
that's why I think it's a good movie. Is because it's not you're not trying to be a toy. There's more to being a toy than people
Yes, but,
obsessing
like,
over you.
like 80% of the movie is like you're in a box. And
It's
this dude-
self-awareness is what it is.
It is, and it's one of those things that like it gets to a point that even when I was younger, it's like, man, I just want to watch a movie about toys coming to life.
Yeah. I specifically remember as an 8-year-old crying, and it's very, very funny to me.
That's so real.
Toy Story 3 is like absolutely a 5-star movie to me. I totally
And
I
that's-
understand.
see,
I understand.
Remember, it's no bad movie takes.
It's
no
not.
bad movie text.
There's terrible movie takes, but there's not bad ones.
Exactly.
I'm a
You're
big
right.
fan of Groundhog Day, and Zombieland Double Tap is my favorite movie ever.
So the reason I was crying because Mom specifically asked me. I don't know why I said her name like that, but Mom specifically asked me.
You're breaking my heart.
If you just heard my stomach growl, I apologize.
It's fine. Nobody heard that probably. When I was crying, Mom asked me, Timothy, why are you crying? And then she smacked me across the face.
This is a kid's movie. Are we
I'm
serious?
joking. This is a kid. Well, she was crying too, but that regardless, for different reasons. And I was like, I'm so sad at the fact of him giving his toys away. That's so sad that he has to grow up. And Mom was like, yeah. Yeah, it was a very. What's that?
That was my phone, I think.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, no, and then I rewatched it like a year and a half ago, and I cried again for a very different reason. Basically, for the exact same
You
reason
don't want
that
to
I
grow
cried.
up.
For
That's
the exact
whole
same reason that I
aspect.
cried as when I was 8.
Okay, how do we want to end this episode?
You're gonna tell your wisdom.
Where are we leaning?
Your wisdom.
My wisdom's got to be withheld until we're say 7 minutes left.
Yeah.
So we need a little pull down before I.
Yeah, a little pull down.
I don't. Okay, so I said it before we had to cut off for technical issues, but I don't think Inside Out is that great of a movie. But that's
We're allowed
just
to kill him right now.
that's
Just
no.
kidding.
There's a reason. There is a
kidding.
very in-depth reason. There's not a lot to that movie. I get it's like about emotional maturity and gaining access to deeper, more in-depth emotions, but it's not. When I think of a Disney movie, that's not really what I think of. So I guess it's not me not liking it. I guess it's just not just. It's not appealing
Little does he
to
know
me.
I agree with him.
Rolling back to the end of saying that doesn't feel like a Disney movie is absolutely correct. It's a very, very deep movie, though.
It's hard to wrap your head around for sure. Because I mean,
It requires more in-depth looking than a lot of movies that I've seen that are
like
movie.
very much
a Nolan
associated for
in-depth movie. It's having to think like Inception, but thinking as a kid at the same time.
It's not as deep as Inception. Don't ever go.
But no.
don't ever go
It's
there.
like a kid's point of view. It's
Don't talk about his baby like that.
no, like I'm saying, there's in Inception. There's a lot to think about. There's so much to put your head around.
Yeah.
I think there's a fine line in a kids movie between being deep for kids and then almost not being for kids.
The original
anymore.
Inside
Disney
Out
movies.
is essentially a anywhere from the ages 15 to 22. That is your movie.
Exactly.
If you are struggling with any type of specified emotional thing, whether it's anger outbreak, depression,
It's going
anxiety,
through puberty. That's the whole movie.
whether it comes with like focusing on like specific issues of you as a
that's the second
person,
one.
Inside Out is very much a good movie to sit there and just think about. That
Yes.
you are if people can sit there and create a movie to this
it's
level and
a
standard.
it's a very introspective movie, whereas I personally feel like kids movies should have the ability to be digested and to be introspective, but the primary audience is children.
Yes,
That entire movie is based on self-reflection.
absolutely,
Yeah, and kids don't do that.
absolutely, and it's one of those things that like
I took that cookie and I want to do it again.
never targeted the right way, but the movie itself hits.
Yeah.
If it was based on people, that's different. Like if the emotions were actual people, because they're characters and they're animated, that's
Yes,
automatically a kids movie.
Exactly.
Not Sausage
And
Party though. Not Sausage Party because that movie's animated does not mean it's a kid movie. It's a
He
kids
had to
movie.
go there. Can I
he had to say
can I quickly
himself.
talk about another Pixar movie just real
Absolutely.
quick that's in the exact same vein? Soul is not a kids movie.
Okay, never watched Soul.
Soul is a movie.
good.
Soul, admittedly, yeah,
very
you are
good.
right. It's
I
a
like it.
it's a pretty good movie. I thought it was
Not one of my favorites, but it's still pretty good.
fine.
That's why I think when they made Luca, it fell off. Luca is a great
Because no
movie.
one expected the turn back.
That
It's-
is
it's
true.
like-
They kind of pivoted from extremely heavy, extremely serious movies to like, okay, here's a simple, pretty straightforward story.
Little bit of a teaser for the Marvel episode. That is exactly why Thunderbolts did not get the box office scores that it deserved.
Exactly.
Power of Friendship.
Power of friendship and the power of community. You ready to hit him with wisdom? I feel like you're ready.
Okay, well, it's about that time for us to start filming the second episode. So here's some really in-depth wisdom from Lato.
Yeah, exactly.
No, because I've thought about this for some time, and I could
The wisdom?
I could sit here and say something very deep and emotional, or I could just.
This isn't
simply
Inside Out,
say,
bro.
No. Okay. 'Cause
It can't be worse than John Wilkes Booth and Lee Harvey Oswald.
Marvel
Let him
episode
talk.
drops next week.
Yeah.
But we're filming it now, if that makes any
So-
sense to y'all.
Why would I say some heartfelt wisdom at the end of this one if I could save it for next week?
Say your heartfelt one now.
Oh no. Oh no,
Okay.
because I
Say the
The deep one
dumb
now.
now.
with great power comes great responsibility. I'll see y'all next week.
Thank you all so much for watching the No Bad Movie Takes podcast. You can follow Landon on Letterboxd here. You can follow me on Letterboxd here, and you can follow Ken on Letterboxd there. All of our names are under us right now. Be sure to subscribe to the Two Clips channels. What's up?
I'm looking at my name.
I'm
Oh,
holding
okay.
my name. I'm presenting you my name.
Dadgummit, he's gonna make me track his hand.
Remember, your opinion is valued unless you're that certain somebody. But
And remember, guys, there are no bad movie takes, and Landon missed it.
to be continued.
There
be
are bad
continued.
movie takes,
There are no bad movie
There are
takes.
but there are terrible ones.
And there's some that should stay in the box. I'm talking to you.
Bye, guys.